So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So are you struggling with manifesting? Well, that's what I want to talk about in this video today, and how you can use delusion to help you get better at manifesting. So if you're interested in a video like that, please keep watching. So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm really excited for this video because we're talking about manifesting and how you can use delusion to change your life in less than a year. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you know anything about my story, I was able to transform my life in less than a year. I was going through a hard time in my life. Your girl ran off to the mountains. But while I was in the mountains, I came up with Manifesting Made Basic, which is the systematic steps that I've used to transform my life. I went from a single mom and homeless to buying my dream home with my partner in less than a year. And so I want to talk about delusion because I see so many manifesting videos talking about using delusion to help you manifest. And yeah, that is an interesting way to look at it. And I have to say, that's exactly what I do. Now, it's interesting because I feel like if you know me personally, if you know me in my real life, that most people might use is an adjective. They might use an adjective to describe me as delusional. I'm delusional. But it's really helped me in manifesting. And I see a lot of, like I said, I see a lot of videos talking about being delusional and how that helps you in manifesting. And rightfully so. I mean, we are created literally to be delusional. Now, when I set out to the mountains and I wanted to transform my life, I was at a point where I was like, what I wanted for my life, I was like, there's no way. Logically, you would think, okay, there's no way. How is that going to happen in less than a year? But the way that life unfolded, it worked out in less than a year. And so that's what I want to talk about in this video. And so that's how I really truly manifest. I remember I was doing a pageant, and actually, I don't think I was doing the pageant at the time. I think it was before the pageant, and the way that that unfolded was pretty crazy too. But I had a vision where I wanted to pull off a gala, like a huge gala. And at that point in my life, it was, who are you to pull off a gala? Like, people were looking at me. I literally went to a local car dealership and I told them my vision. I told them I wanted to pull off a 3-course meal, gala, and this kind of thing. And the guy literally laughed at me. He literally laughed at me. And through a course of events, that's exactly what happened. I held to the vision, and that's exactly what happened. I ended up being in a pageant, and I don't even remember how everything unfolded, but looking back, I was like, oh, wow, that's amazing, because it was an amazing event. It was one of the most successful events that I've ever produced. At that point in my career, I wasn't really producing events as a business. It was more as a hobby because I really liked it and I really loved doing it. But I ended up doing it, and I still do it as a business to this day. And I still have lofty goals, which to a lot of people would be considered delusional. But that's the power of delusion. And I have to say, we are quite literally made to be delusional. Now, if you think about our mind and our imagination, that's delusion. Like, the fact that we can imagine things that do not exist is crazy. That is not the works of the organ of the brain. That is our mind, right? That's something beyond this physical vessel, right? It's something beyond that. We are created to be delusional, and the fact that we can imagine things that haven't happened, because if you think about the physicality of who we are, our brain is really made to keep record of the past. It's it's like that. It's like if something hasn't happened yet, and the fact that we can imagine it, that's beyond this physical. We are created to be delusional. And I have to say, that's actually how I've manifested a lot of things in my life. That's how I was able to transform my life. That's what I talk about in Manifesting Made Basic, tapping into the power of your imagination and believing in it. I mean, that is manifesting, if you ask me. Being delusional is such a superpower. It's our superpower, the fact that we can tap into what we call our mind that goes beyond the physical realm and imagine and intend for things to experience. And that's what manifesting is. So delusion is, in my opinion, your imagination. It is manifesting. It is tapping into a vision that has not happened, that seems beyond what could happen. So being delusional is an amazing thing. It's something that we are created to be, and that is manifesting. And so I wanted to share, a few stories on how I was delusional. My transformation story that I share all the time on this channel was, in my opinion, very delusional, because at the time, I had no clue how it was going to work out. Like, no clue. Like, there was no... I had perhaps some ideas of how it could happen, but what I was contending with at that time, it didn't seem like it was likely or even possible, to be honest with you. And a lot of events that I do, and a lot of things that I end up doing, like I just received a check in the mail today. And I was intending for some extra income that I'm like, okay, it's delusional. I can be delusional about it, and like, where is this money going to come from? And it comes from just crazy, just crazy avenues. It's crazy when you like, I guess that's being delusional, but that is truly manifesting. Our imagination is being delusional. It is what manifesting is, if you ask me. And so I encourage you to be delusional. Some amazing things, incredible things can happen when you tap in to that delusional side of you. So that's all for this video. I just wanted to share because, like I said, I've been seeing so many videos on the power of being delusional. And I subscribe to it. I think it's an amazing thing. And I think that's what we're actually created to do, is to tap into that delusional side. If you think about what the mind is, and I think that if we really kind of conceptualize brain, or separate perhaps brain and mind, as like our brain is physical, but our mind goes beyond what is physical. If you look at it that way, and the fact that you can imagine things that have not happened, your brain cannot do that. Your brain cannot do that. And that's the crazy thing about what this is, really. So that's all for this video. I just wanted to share. I just wanted to make a short video about delusion and manifesting. I had some requests for Manifesting Made Basic. We are doing a live workshop in Colorado Springs, but a lot of people are not here in Colorado Springs. So I am opening it to being an online workshop. So if you're interested in that workshop, attending Manifesting Made Basic, I'll leave the link below for that as well. We have some amazing events that are coming through Impact You, so definitely check that out. I'll leave the link below. We are hosting all our events through Impact You, and we'll be rolling out a curriculum on how to transform your life, how to step into your future self. Especially with the new year right around the corner, transformation, leveling up, going to the next level is what we often focus on in the new year. So if you're interested in doing those kind of things, definitely check out Impact You Speaks, and check out our podcast as well. Anyways, you guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will check you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, and all of that jazz. So anyways, I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.